Welcome everyone to this IT Week's news and bits tonight. That probably will continue to fail because crappy Wi-Fi that comes from traveling the world and trying to do your stuff. You are alive. I hope we are newly alive and didn't concatenate that stream. Sorry for the stream hiccup. Just the recurring stuff when you are traveling. Let's rush here quickly through the news because otherwise Wi-Fi will fail anyway. Besides, people usually prefer apparently shorter videos. If we are live, I hope we are live, maybe, allegedly, apparently, supposedly, nobody knows while YouTube is reloading or not, or who knows what. Did this, don't tell me this resumed. Lapse time, what is the lapse time of this stream? 1 hour. This is really ridiculous that you don't have control here whether the stream resumed or not. Anyway, let's see what happens before our Wi-Fi fails. So this week's IT news tonight, let's quickly rush through here. Training a single AI model can emit as much carbon emissions as 5 cars in their lifetimes. Just a frequent reminder that you don't need to burn coal, drive cars to contribute to carbon emission. Also your IT programming, running your handful of SGA octanes, your local supercomputer, you name it, or gaming or training some AI model, certainly for the cloud server virtualization and stuff. Certainly training an AI model is one of just a frequent reminder that all your IT stuff can be as electron consuming as this. I just shake my head about the failing Wi-Fi here. Can't make this shit up. In other news, Vmware security advisories, because from the regular security vulnerabilities and virtualization or antivirus is not the answer to all the security problems. So new VMware tools and workstation update addresses a bounce rate use after free vulnerabilities. So yeah, also your local virtualization stuff is increasing the attack surface. Even QEMU had bugs in the floppy emulation a couple of years ago. So yep, can't rely on any kind of software to increase your security setup. For 2 hours, a large chunk of European mobile traffic was rerouted through China. Recurring stuff also with China, Russia, USA, you name it. For more than 2 hours on Thursday, June 6th, a large chunk of European mobile traffic was rerouted through the infrastructure of China Telecom, China's third largest telco and internet service provider. And of course, as usual, occurred because of BGP, of course, Border Gateway Protocol, root leak, Swiss data center, co-location company SafeHost. So yes, that was safely hosted, apparently. This Wi-Fi is, you name it, crappy Wi-Fi. In other news, Ghidra firmware utilities, here Google Summer of Code at core boot. Someone took here the NSA in probably from previously reported news that is the NSA release security reverse engineering that even had some backdoor. So you can also put this NSA stuff. Good news in terms of using it for firmware reverse engineering. It's ridiculous how much this Wi-Fi fails. You really can't make this up as much as this fails here. Should we down the bit rate even more? It's hilarious. Yep. Anyway. So yeah, but at least someone makes good news of that in bad, but boy, can Wi-Fi suck. questions in the audience. Where am I? I'm actually on Mallorca. And people can't do Wi-Fi here. It's amazing. Anyway, so yeah, so someone is putting this NSA reverse engineering framework to good news and using this for firmware reverse engineering, improving core boot here for the usual Intel NVIDIA security by obscurity stuff. And boy, is this Wi-Fi failing. Here it's up as much as it's failing. Recovers from outage that took down YouTube, Gmail, Snap. With such a Wi-Fi, I really have to pre-record the weekly IT news stream. Yep, and then people tell me we want to do everything cloud and cloud gaming. And this is what the state of Wi-Fi is in 2019. Have fun with cloud and gaming with such broadband connections, apparently. So yeah, speaking about cloud and failure, Google also had some outage similar to this one here. And just a recurring reminder that if you have single point of failures, just some monopolies, then this is just what you are getting. Single point of failure, if it fails, the majority of the internet is dark. And I was actually personally affected. I was browsing my analytics while this stuff started to integrate in front of me, similar to this Wi-Fi disintegration. And in other news, Navy says UFOs are real. Hunters UFO unidentified flight object. Hunters are thrilled. I slightly wonder why this is in the US news. So leave me in the comments as usual what you think about this. Slightly wondering, do they want to digress here, divert from not that amazing Trump news, or I don't know why this is in the news now. But in much more amazing news, AMD partners with Samsung, announcing strategic partnership for ultra low power, high performance graphics coming to the Samsung near you. And this is of course amazing because otherwise Power VR, as previously in Apple devices and otherwise mobile GPU stuff, open source, most amazing. Comments in the audience, how do I get here to bring interesting stuff to you that you would otherwise might just like you might miss this live stream because Wi-Fi simply plain sucks, can't make this shit up. And yeah, so it's like a so this is intended as a public service for you that I gather here news what happened mean. This is a 300 Mbit fiber optic connection, and if it works, it's quite well, just that right now the Wi-Fi is here entirely Yep, so this so as I said a second ago, this is the irony is this is a 300 Mbit fiber optic connection, just that this Wi-Fi is plain sucks. Actually, the irony is that sometimes I have a 20 Mbit outgoing, just not when it breaks, which you see in this live stream live is a lot of times. Just like right now. So yeah, another Yep, maybe I just try until we are done with it. As you see, and with this people want to use cloud services and so on. But, and cloud gaming, yeah, cloud gaming over this Wi-Fi or stuff like this on a hotel and so on. And yeah. So in other news, where have we been? This is the end of the news and probably continue here with this news. Again, really sorry for this chaos of a failing news. White collar sweatshop Google Assistant contractors allege wage theft. This is the most outstanding because it shines quite some light on Silicon Valley practices, which are here also that do you believe in magic? and artificial intelligence, and then so yeah, until it's magic until your artificial intelligence is run by Google here, allegedly. It's smoke and mirrors if so yeah, allegedly it's smoke